Hey guys, Brett here. Quick video. I want to put this in two parts. Been back and forth with Mary and Julie. So the two parts of this message is, number one, I want to make an apology. I'm going to explain that, and the second part is some good news for you. All right. So it's important you watch this right to the end. So first of all, just a quick shout out to everyone who I've already had a one-on-one strategy, big idea strategy call with. That's one of my most favourite things that I do. And really enjoyed that, and made some really good connections with a lot of the EMCs inside the Facebook group and also over the phone. So if you haven't booked your call, make sure you do that, because that really is where the magic is, to get my brain working in your business. Now, what instigated this video is Jules and Mary have had some sorry, someone's just trying to ring me. Sorry, have sent me an email saying there was a bit of concern of what you guys get, right? And okay, cool. It was a very, to be honest with you, I've never put so much into a low cost offer in my history ever. So we kind of put something special together for you, and we kind of pull bits out of some really bigger programs and put them together and made it a real special deal for you. And in doing that, me being my personality, which is south, north, east, that's right, very much east. So I gave a brief to my team, and I said, guys, here's the swipe files. Put all my swipe files in there for you guys, and so on and so forth, which was cool. And that was it. I take responsibility. I didn't actually go check. All right, so I want to eat humble pie here. So then what happened was, Mary said someone complained and said, "Is that all they get?" And I'm thinking, "Is that all they get? Like, it's like people have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay me to write that copy." I didn't understand that. And I said, yeah, that's all my swap files. There's emails. I went through it with everyone, and with you guys, showed and all that kind of stuff. And then it was until this morning I went and had a look, and I was personally embarrassed. It looks like a dog breakfast in there. So here's the thing. I thought, and I had a meeting with my team, and I said, guys, we've got to fix this. We've got to rectify it. We've got to over deliver and make because it was I like if you went in there and had a look at all the swap files, you think it's a mess. I didn't like it myself. So here's what we're going to do. Right. First of all, I apologise for that. It's not. There was nothing. I wasn't trying to pull a Swifty on you or anything. I hope no one thinks that. Anyone who's had a conversation with me knows that's not what I'm about. Right. But I am guilty of not checking. Not number one, probably maybe not giving a good enough brief, and number two, not checking. Okay. So here's how I'm going to rectify and make it up to you. Number one is we're going to reorganize everything. So it's in just beautiful folders, very quick and easy reference, and you can actually download one zip folder and have it on your computer. So you'll have access to all the folders. It'll have seminar emails, webinar emails, my emails that I've personally written. It'll have access to the video sales at a course, and a bunch of other swipe files. I'm actually going to throw in some extra swipe files as well that you'll see that weren't actually mentioned in there, because I'm honestly trying to make it up for you guys. That's where I'm coming from right here. The other thing we said, what else can we do for you guys? And that is, I'm going to throw in another course which just recently people happily paid $1,000 to attend, and some spent more than that just to get to the Gold Coast. It's called the 7-Hour Sales Machine, where if you want to build out one of your like a marketing funnel, instead of just teaching, we actually put an implementation workshop together. I want to give you the recordings of that. I know you guys are in the best hands and best environment in the world with Paul and Mary, but and you're very lucky. But I'm going to give you access to that. There's videos. Where you can actually, in 7 hours, you can write 2 sales letters, landing page copy, 7 emails, and half a dozen Facebook ads with all swipe files that I've personally written. Now, I'll be selling, just so you know, I'll be selling that on stage this year for around either $2,500 to $3,000. So I'm giving you guys that as well if you actually want to go and implement. some of that stuff as well and go through that course, right? Which is cool. I'm really excited about that. And also inside you're going to get another course, which is the 48-hour funnel, which should have been there but wasn't there. It was in the swipe file, but it's not in there, which that was very, very frustrating when I saw that. But anyway, and what that is a 2-day workshop we ran on the Gold Coast where you can actually implement all the copy using ClickFunnels, right? And we kind of step through that, and we have videos for that as well. So you get access to that if you want to actually do all that yourself, if you don't want to outsource it. Yeah, so that's it. I'm also going to it's going to be laid out nice, and to be honest with you, it's going to take a little bit to put all this together, but it's a top priority. In the meantime, just so you're not left waiting, I encourage you to book yourself in for a 30-minute strategy call with me, because that's, to be honest with you, all that stuff I just talked about, that's amazing stuff, right? It really is, and a lot of that stuff is stuff that might have, do not copy, because clients have paid me a lot of money, but you can get inspired from it. You can get ideas. You can take out sentences, and there's other stuff that I've personally written. You can use it. I mean, I know no one's going to copy it anyway, but just so you know, some things will have do not copy because it might be client stuff, but you can get inspired for it. Just so you're not looking at a blank screen. Nothing worse than when you have to write some copy and you're trying to think of what to say, right? So it's going to be really cool. I'm going to really load you up with more swipe files than was mentioned, which is cool. But in the meantime, while we're putting that together and we're going to make it really cool, number one, if you haven't joined the Motivated Marketers Facebook group, please do that. We've got a webinar on tomorrow. Also, the time of showing this is actually on Friday, and there'll be recordings for that. And we have 2 webinars a week, 2 webinars a month, and a lot of interaction. You can look over my shoulder and see kind of what I'm working on, what's working and what's not. But in the meantime, book your 30-minute power call in, because that's where the magic is. Get my brain working in your business. Anyway, I didn't want it to be too long, this video, so thanks for jumping all the way to the end. And hopefully you can understand that I'm not perfect, or I often take imperfect action, but that we really want to make it up for you and make sure that you feel overwhelmed and fulfilled in the investment you made. And look forward to talking to you soon and/or interacting with you every day inside the Motivated Marketers Facebook group. Any questions, let the guys know and they'll get that back to me. And we're here to help. Good luck. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.